In the Catholic Church, St. Jude is the patron saint of desperate cases and lost causes. But who then is St. Judy? As Lee Cowan explains, her commitment is a work in progress.
What's wrong?
When it comes to steamy, there are few screens Michelle Monaghan hasn't fogged up.
I'm gonna tell you everything. You just stay with me.
Whether it's with Tom Cruise,
You are the dream girl. You always have been. This is destiny.
Robert Downey Jr., or Matthew McConaughey. But her Golden Globe nomination for that role in True Detective proved to everyone there's more there than just her skills of seduction.
We are closed.
In fact, the only romance in her latest leading role
You must tell your story.
is her character's love of the law.
Your Honor, counsel should not be allowed to argue that my client, on the one hand, was injured at the demonstration, and then on the other, that the demonstration never happened.
Do you have an objection?
My objection is logic.
That is not a legal objection.
What was it that popped out at you?
Well, I guess her tenacity. Let's just say that.
That's one word for it, yeah.
First and foremost, her tenacity.
Hello, this is Judy Wood.
I'm Judy Wood.
Judy Wood.
Judy, I have some friends.
Judy Wood is Saint Judy in a new movie, the true story of a crusading immigration lawyer who used the courts
You know, even if you win, you lose.
to help make it easier for women to seek asylum.
Everybody is gonna want a miracle from you. You can't save them all.
I can try.
Had you heard about Judy Wood before this whole project came along?
No, I hadn't heard anything about Judy Wood, and I was quite nervous to meet her.
Because why?
She's a force to be reckoned with.
This is the real Judy Wood.
Did you ever imagine, though, somebody be
Never.
making a movie of your life?
I thought about making films about some of my cases, but I never thought about making a movie of myself as an attorney. Many of these people are not believed.
At 72, she's well known in downtown LA. She's been practicing immigration law here for over 30 years. And yet, she denies that saintly title that some have bestowed upon her.
Sometimes clients come in and they say, "Oh, we want you to save us." And I tell them, "I can't save you. I'm not God. I'm just your lawyer."
While she may not consider her work particularly angelic,
We have to do a change of venue for Mikado. Okay, got it.
those she's helped find it hard to see otherwise.
For me, Judy is an angel. She is my angel.
After living in the U.S. for more than 20 years, Hilda Mwami was about to be deported, ripped from her kids and her husband, and sent back to Mexico.
I wanted to die. Because I say, my family lives here, my kids live here. They want to take us away from our kids. Judy gave us back our life.
That's how you see it?
Yes.
This is the one I'm looking for. Okay.
Wood's office handles some 6,000 immigration cases at any one time. Boxes and filing cabinets are overflowing with cases others refuse to take, says Wood's associate attorney, Greg Russell.
So what makes her so good?
In my opinion, she's a former actress.
You think? Seriously?
She is.
She has a flair for the dramatic?
She has a flair for dramatic. She knows how to pull on the heartstrings of the judge.
I am ready to rule.
He was a former intern of Wood's who actually wrote the screenplay, basing it on the real case of a 39-year-old teacher from Afghanistan, played in the movie by Liam Lubani.
I was arrested because I wanted everyone to know that girls should think for themselves.
She had been imprisoned by the Taliban in the early 90s because she disagreed with its brand of fundamentalism. She was kidnapped, beaten, and tortured before finally making it to the U.S. in hopes of being granted asylum. But as the movie shows, the lower court ordered she be deported instead.
I wish I could grant your plea of asylum. But my hands are tied by the law. The law of asylum does not recognize women as a protected class.
So Judy took the case here.
This is the courtroom.
To the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals in Pasadena.
And you were a little nervous?
Oh, very nervous. But I was ready. I was definitely ready.
She argued sending her client back to Afghanistan was almost a death sentence, especially because she's a woman.
Women go through a lot of tragedy, a lot of hardship, and it's not the same kind of hardship that men go through. The persecution of women takes on this invasive nature, not only of their body, but their soul.
The appellate court agreed, ruling there would be a clear probability of persecution if she were deported, and reversed the lower court's decision. Since then, Wood has championed the cause of other women with similar harrowing tales all over the world.
How big is the backlog of cases that are waiting?
It's outrageous, outrageous. If you went to court today, if you were an immigrant, and I'm your lawyer, we go to the judge, okay, I'm sorry, my docket is full, I'm resetting it to April 30th, 2022. Come back then.
And how many of those cases involve women?
Oh, more than half,
More
maybe
than half.
75%.
For Michelle Monaghan, the issue is clearly topical, but that doesn't make the movie political.
The timing of it makes it seem political. Oftentimes, we make things political when they're not, when they're just truly of the heart, and it was her heart's mission to do that.
The one thing everybody says about Judy Wood is that she never gives up. Maybe she's no saint, but she certainly seems to have found her calling.
If you have faith and you do what's right and you keep doing it and you give your life to it, you will succeed. You will change the nature of life on the planet. I really believe that.